Good afternoon, I'm Vinita and I'm from team BriBooks. And today we are in conversation with Anjani Shastri, who has written a beautiful book, The Garden of Emotions. And it's a fantasy storybook. So, Anjani, over to you. Please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your book.
Good afternoon. My name is Anjani Shastri. I'm in grade 9. I'm 14 years old. I have a passion for writing and the arts and poetry. I'm currently in ninth grade in Utpal Sangvi School.
Wonderful. So you're a ninth grader and you have love for art and poetry. Tell me, when you thought of writing this book, The Garden of Emotions, um, you got inspired with something? Was it your pure imagination, or what kind of a book is this?
This is a very imaginative book. I was inspired by the idea of giving emotions life and making them tangible in the form of flowers in the
Lovely.
garden.
Beautiful. So you're very, very imaginative. So can you please brief us about the story, a little about the story of this
This
book?
story is about a girl called Viola. She feels disconnected from the outer world. So she goes to the garden to bridge and she finds herself there and
Mm.
she tries to bridge the gap between herself and the world. So each flower it has a different emotion, and as soon as she touches the flower, she gets to know the importance and the meaning of each emotion, like the positive and the negative of each emotion.
Wow, that's amazing. And do you also feel that, when we feel disconnected from the outer world, or when we are not focused with our own emotions, then, reaching out to nature can be a very good exercise for us?
Yes, nature is like the best way to connect to the world around you. That's like a theme I've touched upon in the book.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, Anjali, what are your hobbies, apart from writing and doing art? What else do you like to do?
I love writing poetry and
Poetry.
read.
Okay. And have you written any poetry books so far?
I haven't written a book yet, but I have been published 3 to 4 times in literary magazines by poetry.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So you feel that, writing our emotions or writing about our feelings or our imagination also can be a very, positive thing for the people outside. I mean, can it impact the world around us?
Yes, it can impact the world around you because it also changes the way you see the world when you write it down and your imagination as well.
So I think stories and good poems and these kind of things are very good because not only the writer's perspective, I guess when we read something, the person who's a reader also has a vaster plane to kind of see things or develop that perspective from a different angle. So wonderful. So, tell me, I mean, if what is the best thing that you like about your book, your story? What is it that really touched you, a particular part in your story?
While I was writing this, I was going through many different emotions while writing. And then I realized each emotion has its importance. Like even the negative ones, such as anger, which can teach you to stand up for yourself, and even the positive ones, each has its own importance.
Okay, and you're very young to, understand these things and kind of according to you, uh, you know, how do you want the world to be when you grow up? What do you feel is missing in the world, or what can repair it more, or if it is perfect, what do you feel about how the world is because your book is on feelings. So,
I feel like the world needs more magic, like whether it's by writing or like by just the thinking, like it needs more magic. Everyone needs to think everything in a different way, like new perspectives to everything.
mm, and we should respect each one for how they think, and as long as
Yes,
it's, impacting positively. Yes.
yes.
So, how do you have friends, and are they of the same nature that you are, or you have different friends, and if they are different, then how do you balance your emotional and your friendship?
I have friends like of all sorts. Like some friends are into writing like me, and like some friends are not so much into writing, but they're into sports. So like I get like a new perspective in everything when I talk to all different sorts of people, like
Okay.
in friendships as well.
So that's I think helpful when you're writing stories or
Yes.
poems, or it gives you more ideas. So tell me, when you were
Yeah.
writing this book, how many days did it take for you to have the idea and then work upon it? How much time did you take in total to publish this book?
I first started with like a main draft of the book,
Mhm.
like, and then I went on editing it, and then I rechecked it,
Mhm.
and then I edited more. So like that took approx like 3 weeks or 2 to 3 weeks
Okay.
to get it
So
perfect.
okay. And did you use any tool to, make it perfect? Or did you, got it read from somebody, like your parents or something? Did you
I
take
asked my
feedbacks?
parents to
Mhm.
go through it, to read it,
Okay.
and even I asked my brother to read it. So then I would get like insight on from all of the angles.
Okay. Okay. So that it's near perfect, when you are publishing. Wonderful.
Yes.
So tell me one thing, Anjani, that you're in ninth grade, right? And you must be having pressure of studies also. So what do you want? What subjects do you want to choose when uh, go to 11th grade?
Currently, I've taken science,
Mhm.
and but I'm going and art. So I'm planning to like pursue art in the future. Anything
Art
in the
in,
creative.
okay. So you want to make a complete career out of art. That's that's
Yes.
that's amazing. That's amazing. Anything you want to, share with the readers out there, or inspire them through your words, so that they also, experience the world of writing?
I would just say one thing, that keep writing, like never stop writing. Keep on expressing yourself through as many different ways as you can. Like whether it's writing, art, any creative way to express yourselves.
Thank you so much, Anjani, for this wonderful, conversation. And I wish you all the best for your upcoming book. And, thank you and have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much.